Hello everyone, in this episode of my Revolt custom track series I'm replaying the Mines of Alderon by Sketch 2 with Hama. I'm not too used to Hama, but I think he's in a good car on here in theory, and it's a really fun car to use in my opinion. And I opted for a pro car because this track is quite long otherwise. I actually recorded this track twice before. First the original track by Sketch 2 I recorded on the same day I recorded many of the other very early episodes with HyperCam 2, but a few months later I discovered a fixed version, because in the original version there was a bit where the AI couldn't figure out what to do. I'll point it out when I get to it. And I then made another video of the fixed version with fraps, but this should still be a big quality upgrade, because back then I was still using my old PC, and of course back then I didn't do commentary. I didn't even do commentary in the comments. So the bit where the AI made the mistake is coming up here now. In the old version the AI usually couldn't get up this plank for some reason. I'm not sure why they couldn't, because I've looked at the AI notes I think, and I didn't really know what was the problem, but apparently someone did, because it did get fixed by somebody else I think. This might have been Sketch 2's own work, but I'm honestly not quite sure who fixed it, but I think it was somebody else who fixed a whole load of tracks in a row. He also fixed rooftops too, I believe, and that will be seen in episode 4. Okay, I'm falling down now, but so far I'm actually doing quite good with Hama. I'm impressed. I'm in first by a long shot. I had expected Toyika to be in second, not Zipper, because Toyika is the fastest car and Zipper is actually semi-pro instead of pro, but okay. This is the track I played most as a kid. For a while when I was younger it used to be like, if you do your homework you can play one revolt race. So I didn't know about the option of having more than 3 laps in a race, but whoa, what was Toyika doing there? Is he stuck or something? Well, we'll be able to take it out later. What I was going to say, as I was only supposed to play one race, I usually played the Mines of Alderon because it was by far the longest custom track, well, the longest track at all, because usually stock tracks aren't very long. So the Mines of Alderon was the longest track in my possession, and of course I wanted to use the PC for as long as possible. So I always played the Mines of Alderon, and it's a really fun track anyway, so I really didn't mind. I'm sorry for the awkward silence here. I wasn't sure what to say for a moment, but that should be okay. I'm having fun doing commentary on these videos, and I'll probably get better as I go along. I use the electricity on Cougar there, which doesn't really aid me in any way, but it seems like I will only make my lead on Zipper bigger as I go on, so it doesn't really hurt to use my items now. I really like this track. It's quite atmospheric, and it might be a bit of nostalgia too, of course, but I think the design is really good and I like the theme. Oh, there's Kura again. I could have tried to use my item here on him, but I didn't really think I'd make it as he was still tumbling down the stairs. This bit, when I watched other people play this track for the first time, they often didn't get the crate right, but it's second nature for me as I've played this track for so long, and I can't really recall if I used to have problems with it as a kid. So I don't really know if it's clear enough or not, which is often important in my opinion. I like it when you can play a track right away and you don't need to learn the racing line beforehand, before you'll be able to know where to go. I think we're finishing here. This is the end. So it's a 5-round race, and quite a good one actually, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not really used to Hammer, but it's a good car, and apparently I'm able to handle it. We could wait a little bit to see Zipper finishing. I just realized I actually forgot to horn. The horning is a thing I do in every episode, and if you're the first to put the time of the horn in the comments, you'll get a fixed amount of club points, which is a system I'm using for rewards. You can find the link for more information on that in my channel's about. But I will end this video for here, but I might see you back later, so bye for now.